Good evening, Roy City ISD Digital Dog educators. We are here to talk about Google Classroom. At this point in Digital Dogs, you may be tired of hearing about Google Classroom, but we do want you to realize that we have users that are very beginning users of Google Classroom, and we have very experienced users of Google Classroom. But what you really need to know is that no matter what level of user you are, it is very important that you think about it differently in regards to distance learning and digital dogs. We are in a different situation, therefore, we need to look at things in a different manner. The first and best topic we can give you is to keep your Google Classroom organized. And the most efficient way to do that for digital dogs is to do that by topic and to do it by the week. Be sure that all of the work and all of the attachments they need are under that one topic, and I will show you how to do that. So here is an example of a classroom that does not have topics. The work just goes on and on. We do not want to do that. That is not helpful. Here is an example of a classroom that does have topics. So the virtual office hours are at the top, and then in a weekly assignment by the week. This is just a sample classroom. Before Digital Dogs, I had my classroom organized this way. Important classroom information would be at the top. These are those things that don't change throughout the year, but I want my students to have access to, and they always know where they could go get it. And then I actually organized by quarter. There are some teachers that organize by unit because they feel like quarter is too big. Whatever you do, you want it simple enough that the students can figure it out, not just something that you can figure out. So we are looking at this from the point of view of the student. Here is an example of Miss Pettit's class. She's a sixth grade teacher here, and she has hers organized by the week, and everything they need for the week is under that assignment. She's added some extra things for the students, but you see those are not at the top. So the important stuff is at the top. If you currently do not have your classroom organized by topic, it's super easy to get that taken care of. If you've been using Google Classroom before, then you want to create a topic called Old Stuff, and we just want to drag in the old stuff to the old stuff. So that all you have outside the topic of old stuff is your um, digital dog work. So you can create a topic by just simply clicking create a topic and then give it your title and run along. You want to always be sure that your most recent work is at the top of the classroom stream, and the topics are really easy to move once you have them. So I could easily just drag this to the top. So once you've done topics, they're easy to move around and manipulate, but we want the most important stuff at the top and the most current work at the top for our students. Here is an example of a well-organized Google Classroom at the high school level. You can see that she's actually even said the week. This will be helpful for students who maybe have had connectivity issues, so they know where to start and which week was done first. The second tip that I want to give you tonight is to simplify. You want to simplify and reduce the number of posts that you have for the week. You can have multi-part assignments. You can have multiple things attached to one assignment in the Google Classroom, or you can use a hyperdoc where everything is housed for the week. In this situation, less is more. Consider that our students are getting information from multiple teachers. If you're at the high school level and you have 7 teachers and they're each posting 5 things a week, that's 35 things for you to look through. And you get notifications to your email box. It just begins to be very overwhelming. Be sure that you're posting all of your content at the beginning of the week. It gives students and parents a clear picture of what the week requires. Don't start posting things throughout the week because there is not the requirement that the students work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Families have the option to organize their week on their own schedule. Be sure that the instructions that you give are clear and that you have any examples posted. And super important for our younger grade teachers, be sure that whatever you're sending home to the parents matches what is shared in the Google Classroom. When you are posting your assignments, think like a student. Make sure your directions are clear. Maybe you want to ask a coworker to look in your classroom, um, your Google Classroom, to see how things look. You could even do a screencast to show your students exactly what they need to do, like I'm doing for you right now. Limit your posts so you don't overwhelm students with the notifications, and I kind of already gave you the math on that. In order to be sure that your students are really getting their work from the classwork and seeing everything they need to see it for the week, it's important that you turn off the stream and only use your stream for announcements. And you do that by going to the wrench over here to the right and scrolling down, and where it says classwork on the stream, hide notifications. This is the same place you can decide if you want your students to be able to post on your stream as well. Finally, simplify for yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed with distance learning, please ask for help. We can help you realize what you can simplify or possibly even remove from your plate. We've had some teachers doing things that they really didn't have to be doing and making more work for themselves. Stay connected with your friends, your family, your PLCs. Let's try to make this learning fun and think about it from a student's perspective as well. This is the link to our website that the innovation team has. We will be having a training next Thursday at 1 o'clock on Google Classroom, and we will always post our videos for you in the live stream library so you can go back and look at them if you didn't have a chance to attend. If you would like to be a help during the day, we are at the help desk from 8 to 3:30, and we're there to help you with any technology tips you need, as well as planning lessons and the best way to get information out to our students. So let's go get those Google Classrooms organized and think about what's the most effective way to get information to our students and help through this difficult time.